Alright, job of the day. Customer was having issues with his brakes that I put on. I did, all the lights are working, left turn, right turn. I'll show that. But I found a broken wire. Looks like something from the road reached up and grabbed it. So I need to change or put a new butt connector on there. We got marker lights on right now. Everything's good. We got left turn on, right turn on. Those are good. Circuits are off. We got good marker lights on driver's side mid. Let's see what's going on with this light. What's going on with you, Lister light? If this one will go in. All right, I gotta figure out what's going on with those lights. But I'm gonna show where that axle brake is. Grab some butt connectors. Grab my jack, because I need to adjust the brakes. Got my cutters. All right, under here. Looks like something reached up and just nabbed this, or it got pinched into the frame. It could have been pinched into the frame, but it's broken right here. So I'm gonna change these out and then make sure it doesn't get next to the frame. Maybe extend this out a little bit and tie it to the axle or the U-bolt. That was the culprit right there. All smashed. I think it got smashed into the frame. So, make it so it doesn't happen again. All right, I got everything wired in. I made it extra long. I'm gonna zip tie it up here. That way it really is out of the way of the axle smashing against the frame. So, nice and zip tied up here. Got some good length for the suspension to work. But wiring is not going to be hitting anymore. I'm just shrink wrapping the butt connectors, and then I'm going to lift up, test the brakes, adjust them if they need them. I got axle wired up. Driver's side rear is off and free spinning. Brakes are on, brakes are off. Back to free spinning. We got some slight rubbing on the brakes, so that's perfect. I'm going to go around and check everything else. Let's see what actually amps I'm getting. Should have, yeah, getting higher amps now. Cool. Brakes are working. Brake wiring's all cleaned up, zip tied up on top, zip tied on the U-bolt. There's no way that can get into the under the axle and smash. So clean over there. I'm gonna check all 4 brakes. Probably zip tie up. There's another one over there that needs to be zip tied up a little bit better. So I'll do that. But we'll just go through and make sure none of these brakes need to be adjusting. Driver's side rear is good, so I'm dropping that down and moving to the driver's side front. All right, I got driver's side front free spinning. Brakes are on, brakes are locked up, brakes are off. Back to free spinning. Brakes are slightly rubbing, so they're perfectly adjusted. I'm gonna move to the passenger side. Passenger side rear is off and or on and free spinning. Brakes are on, good. It's spinning. He was saying that it was clicking going backwards. Let's see if it does it. Not clicking going backwards, but I think I do need to adjust this brake. Spinning. Yeah, let's adjust this brake. All right, I adjust the brakes. Slight rubbing. Much better. Cool. All right. He's good to go on that side. Let's move to the passenger side front. This is also one of the services that I do. If I put your brakes on for your trailer, I will come out and adjust if you're having issues. I do warranty all my work, so I want to make sure that the trailers are working well for my customers so they can drive down the road safely. We got rear passenger side's good. I'm going to move to the front, see if that needs to be adjusted as well. We got passenger side front free spinning. Brakes locked up, brakes released. This one needs to be adjusted as well. Front axle, passenger side free spinning. Brakes are locked up, brakes are off, brakes are free spinning. Slight rubbing on brakes, everything's adjusted. Now we got good marker lights back there. Good, good. These fronts aren't working. I'm gonna see if it's just a simple wiring issue. Dive into that right now. All right, I think I found the issue. Got a marker light. I don't know if I can get to it though, is the thing. But take my hat off. There's a broken wire right here that I'm pretty sure is the marker light. So I'm gonna see if I can get my hands in there and wire it up. Yep, and that was it. I just wired in the broken connector. This is good. I'm gonna go check the other side. Make sure I don't get ran over. And we got good marker lights on passenger side front. I think this plug just came out, which yes it did. And we got good power, good marker light. Cool, all lights work. I just saw his breakaway pin was pulled on this, so I'm assuming his battery's dead, but I'm gonna switch out his breakaway switch right now. Got new breakaway switch is installed. I actually did verify it. It's his power is coming from his 12-volt battery inside here, so he's got power to this. Everything's good, just the wires fell apart. This was all corroded. I think this was the end of it, but it corroded and broke. But I fixed it all, zip tied it up, nice and clean. Just putting his 7-way plug back in his truck. Oh no, 7-way plug is in. He is good to go. All brakes are adjusted, all wires are fixed, all lights are working, left turn, right turn, brakes. Safety check. I zip tied up some of his wiring because it smashed the frame from the U-bolt and the wire and broke his brakes, so I fixed that. That was it. Did breakaway switch. He's done, and I'm on to the next.